Yeah.
I am recording.
Insert the implant.
Spin us off, Tanny boy.
Oh, fuck, we going?
Yeah.
Hello and welcome back to Havoc Moon. We are back. Sorry for the delay, everyone. We've had a few little things going on behind the scenes. Unfortunately, Jack, due to personal reasons, won't be part of the campaign from going forward. But we do have Dune here, J Dune.
Hello. I'm very delighted to be a part of this game that Tanhony did not force me to be a part of.
Stop trying to saw the chains, the metal.
There is no gun being held behind my head right now, and I am very happy to be here.
Beautiful, wonderful.
It's
just like
audio,
we
they
wrote
can't
on the
see
cue
blinking.
cards. So, Dune, you told us that this is your first ever tabletop experience. So, audience members, this is going to be a beautiful thing, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I hope it's beautiful. There's like a million ways that this could go wrong, but fingers crossed. I'm really looking forward to playing. I love JoJo. I've always wanted to play a tabletop game, and jokes aside, I trust Tan. I trust him as a DM. There would be no other choice. I wouldn't want anyone else for my first session.
This is the part where I smash a beer bottle, I stick it to your throat, and say, "Never trust Tan." Lesson number one. He'll take who you love and make them evil the whole time. Never trust him. No, I'm kidding. Tan's a good DM. You'll like it. I can't wait for you to meet some of our NPCs and get to know them, because this is probably, of our 3 JoJo campaigns, this one definitely has the most memorable NPCs. They're so good.
Yeah, I mean, if you're playing a JoJo game, I think you need memorable NPCs.
Absolutely. So, Tan,
None of them are come up with on the spot.
Do you want me to recap and then jump into it, or is there anything else we should announce or take?
I think we definitely need a recap. It's been like 3 weeks, so
yeah. So, to my memory, what happened last was Iago managed to win the court case after. Oh my god, I already forgot Jack's character's name. Kazuya? Hayama. Kaizaya. Oh, I feel so. Koyama, right?
Isn't it Yuzo Kayama?
Yes, Yuzo. Okay, so Yuzo brought in a video at the last minute that sort of saved the case. Emre Deed was like, "You fucks cost me the case, so I'm gonna keep piling dead bodies until you are ruined, unless you bring me a bunch of money." So Iago and I were like, "Nah, fuck that, G," and we unlocked our new stand powers and bullied the shit out of him and beat him half to death. Meanwhile,
you failed to mention this was via the contraption of a Flintstones flying device.
Oh yeah, what did we do again? It was like a mattress and a blanket.
You made a plane. It was
we made a hot air balloon, and Flaming Lips was the thing that powered it.
Yeah, and then you gotta mention how as we rose to the top of the tallest skyscraper in Valernia City, Iago and Hayden were basically wrestling each other nude, arguing over whatever. Because Iago tricked Hayden into stripping, so get used to ride.
That session,
and Iago tried to not strip himself because he's like, "Man, it's 100 stories tall. That's cold. I don't want to deal with chill." Hayden, you do it.
When I was playing that session, I was like, "Oh, they're going to be in so much trouble. You have to get through train stations, drive past all the corpses." We're leaving out a balloon. There was no way I could have predicted it.
And then, on the other hand, Yuzo, who is unfortunately no longer with us, had been called in by the Speedwagon Foundation to take care of a fight going on that had something to do with Radiohead, a mysterious stand that seems to be like a floating radio. And he dealt with a vampire whose name I don't remember, and he revealed that he had Hamon. And then we were all getting ready to meet, because what was the last thing that happened, Tan?
You all met up. Radiohead had, in exchange for Yuzo sparing his vampire subordinates, relayed that he knew the name of the original creator of the Havoc Moon game, who was a man with 2 M's. Mm-hmm. But he has been dead for quite a few decades now.
Oh, that's right. I put that in the notes. Good for me. We did it. Awesome. So, why don't you spin us off, Tan?
Absolutely. So, we are beginning, as per usual, within what has sort of become the base, aka Iago's house.
Yeah, it's apartment.
It's
all fucked up now, too, from the bodies, right? Wasn't it almost torn?
You have received a notice from your landlord, Iago, that the rent has gone up. You don't know if this is related to the events of the day.
This is nonsense. I was not responsible. It was a natural gas leak.
Yeah, this building's like kind of fucked up. Isn't there a giant crack in the side now or some shit?
But there is. Well, they're like trying to make it like a community project.
Oh, that's nice. They should paint a
With a
mural.
tourist attraction.
Oh wait, sorry, I forgot I have a voice. They should paint a mural over it, don't you think?
You want property value to go down even lower?
Why would a mural make the property value go down? I think they're nice.
It's graffiti, Hayden.
Well, I'm not saying they need to tag that bitch, just something nice, like a bunch of people holding hands. I don't know. Do we even have any cool legends?
Do I what?
I said, do we even have any cool legends or town stories to make murals about? I didn't even think about that.
Hayden, I'm a lawyer, not some folksy legend paying attention to a person.
You know what? You're right. This is a nice apartment. It would look really tacky if they did that.
So, as the two of you are discussing this, there is a message between the two of you, sort of a paper file left by Yuzo. Apparently, he's left a message saying that he's been called out of town by his friends, who he still has not told you about who they are, but he has left you the details on what he managed to dig up regarding this man Brown guy he told you about. So, from what limited information there is, it seems he was a professor who worked at Malerna Grand College around 90 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, there's no records of any unusual happenings with him, and records that they do have are limited because the college itself burned down 10 years ago, and the records that were recovered, no one really knows where those went.
Oh, shit. Do you think Yuzo will be back before this is all over?
Well, he's never actually told us who these so-called friends of his are. He might be sleeping with the fishes soon enough.
Jeez. Do you think that'll affect us in the Havoc Moon game? Because we've got missions for, just one of us before. I don't want us to, disappear like Funko did just because we get a mission for him,
Wait, why don't we just ask the guy in charge about it? Can we? Oh God! And
Okay.
Aigo slumps a bit and he puts his head in his hands. Are we gonna have to recruit Dave, buddy?
Oh God, please no. Look, I love Dave Buddy. Nothing wrong with Dave Buddy, but I do not want him on our team. He is a liability. Honestly. I feel like he would just cause a lot more harm than good. Unless we get caught in a vinegar trap. Then I feel like I'll eat my words.
Cannon fodder is always useful.
Well, let me see if I can text the game. Maybe they've got a contingency for this shit. So I, flip open my phone. I'm like, hey, our teammate just left. What do? Essentially.
There is no reply.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, you haven't gotten any new missions yet, right?
And thus far, neither of you have received any further communications since the events of of yesterday. But
I got zilch.
All right, well then, and Hayden's kind of putting on his hoodie, getting himself ready. You want to go check out this college? I know it burned down and shit, but maybe we can find something in the rubble. I don't know.
You think there'd be rubble after 10 years?
I don't know. Maybe there's a secret cellar door. Don't you watch movies and stuff? There's always a secret cellar door. And that's where they keep all the crazy shit.
Is this why you dropped out of law school?
No. Why would you? Fuck you.
What?
What the hell?
Look. I'm sorry, hey, I'm a little on edge after all the stuff that happened recently.
No, it's cool.
Not every day a mountain of corpses just slides in to your apartment.
Ugh, don't remind me. I never want to see another corpse again. Well, I guess, you know what? I just realized that probably is something most people feel. But I feel like it especially applies to us. Anyway, do you want to go there, or do you have anything better in mind? Because we're kind of wasting time.
All right. I got nothing planned for today. Let's just go.
As you are saying that you have nothing planned for the day, your phones do simultaneously buzz,
Oh, son of a bitch!
and you both receive this message.
Do you want to read this one, Stigma?
Wowie, wowie. You climbed so good last time. Nice. The next time is a bit of a community service type. Go to establishmentary, the Velvet Air, and solve the problem there, okay? Oh my god, he's spelling very
Yeah,
wrong.
you
This is
used the
obvious.
wrong there. What the fuck, Havoc Moon Cringe?
You are real good. We will send the new help to assist you on your path.
New help? Does that mean they got my last text?
I think they might just be listening in on us.
Oh.
Probably.
You receive
Don't-
another text.
Oh, don't worry. They said no. Smile.
Well,
All right. So
I
what?
suppose we've got to go.
What's the Velvet Hair? I've never heard of that place.
Uh, Aigo consults the voice in his head that wonders if someone of his profession would know an establishment like that.
It's vaguely familiar. You feel like you may have had a drink there sometime. It's maybe some sort of bar.
Was it a good bar?
It seemed pretty classy.
Oh, so this is like a bar. It's like piano in the background and not country
Yes.
music.
Exactly.
Huh. I heard of this place, Hayden. Had a few drinks there.
Oh, it's a
Service
bar?
was. Did you think it was some animal shelter or something?
I mean, the Velvet Hair is not exactly a specific name. I don't know. Could have been like a PetSmart. Well, I guess it's not a PetSmart because it's called the Velvet Hair, but you know what I mean.
Alright. Wait,
What?
Wait, what happens to the clothes we dropped off?
We put on new clothes, right? Or have we been naked this entire
I
time?
assume that's up to you.
I definitely put on clothes. If I
Well,
was still rocking it, that's
Aigo
him.
also put on new clothes.
What time is it
Right.
in universe right now, by the way, Tan?
It's like half past 2 or so.
No. Well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get schmasted.
Right, so I assume you're going to try and get the location off like Google Maps or something.
Sure.
I don't know who that.
Second Sun Tech Solution Map, smile.
The whole name. You head over there. It's a lovely day outside, even though there seems to be a lot of police presence and sort of people investigating the like corpse storm from the other day.
Oh yeah, are the corpses still around or did they all disappear?
They sort of popped, but there are like traces of their presence, like the blood when they smashed against stuff.
Ugh.
So yeah, and when I say it's a nice day, I mean it's a sunny day, which isn't doing good for the smell of what rains.
Don't worry, I brought a comically cartoony like clothespin to put on my nose so it wouldn't affect me.
I like to think Aigo just has an expensive enough car, like the air is like a bit filtered.
Oh yeah, that's
But
nice.
yeah, so you eventually reach the spot that Google Maps suggests the Velvet Hair is located. It's sort of one of those ones that's on like a second story place or inside the building, and it's got like a barbecue on one side and another restaurant on the other side. It's sort of nestled in between the sort of bunch of restaurants.
Okay, does it well it's
sort
2
of-
o'clock, so it's probably not crowded, right?
No, there's no one else here. It seems like you can just see some stairs going up and then like a door, but you can tell it's a fancy door. It's not like there's no specific factor that suggests fanciness, but you can tell that there's a vibe. It's giving off a certain
Wow, it's
pressure.
actually clean.
Yeah, it's very clean. This is a door that is taken pride in.
Damn.
It's very powerful.
I guess I'd pop out of the car and so is it like in an alley? You said the stairs like lead up?
That's what I mean. Yes.
Okay. All right, man. You ready?
Is Hayden still wearing his hoodie and stuff?
Yes, I do not look nice at all. Well, I mean, I look nicer than when you first found me. I've been improving. Like, I've got jeans on. I kind of shaved a little. I've showered, but I'm not dressed for the occasion.
All right, Hayden. And like Aiko kind of just claps him on the shoulder. How about I lead the charge on this one? And he like straightens his tie a bit.
Oh,
Runs
shit.
a hand through his hair.
Sure, man. Honestly, like, that's probably for the best. I'm not too good at being fancy and whatnot. I just won't speak unless spoken to.
All right, so Aiko's gonna start striding up the stairs.
Right, you stride up confidently. There's the soft carpet beneath your shoesies as you climb. It seems like even there's fanciness leaking out from the establishment into the surrounding area. It's frightening almost. And you reach the fancy door. There's a fancy doorknob. Do you open it, or are you a coward?
What the fuck?
He opens it without knocking.
How brave of you!
What
You
would you
open
do
it
if
and
you-
step in.
What would you do if you open the door and like Vanilla Ice immediately like swings from its hinges and consumes you?
When
That's
I just die.
Warning: if you take this action, you will immediately die. But yeah, you enter the bar, and it's as fancy as you would expect. There's nothing sinister at all, actually. It's a nice sort of wooden bar, traditional style. There's the music playing. There's no actual live performance, but there's some sort of speakers somewhere in the room with some cush chairs out in the corner for little groups to sit and drink. And also, of course, the stools next to the bar itself. The bartender himself seems to be sort of facing away from you as you enter. He's cleaning up, polishing some of the glasses. And he calls out to you as you enter, "Oh, it's kind of early, huh? Well, what can I get started for you?"
Give me a gin and tonic, light on the ice.
Gin and tonic, lad, and yeah, it's coming right up. And sort
I'll
of
have
steps
a
away to,
Rudy Fruity Margarita.
Ruby Fruity Margarita, no problemo. He doesn't even miss a beat. You feel like you could tell this man any drink and he would get it for you.
Oh, what a king. I thought he would make fun of me. Hey, this place isn't too bad.
Wait. It doesn't look like there's anything wrong with it currently, right?
Tin?
Oh, no, it seems, well, apart from the fact that the only one's here, but that can also be attributed to the fact that it's 2:30.
Yeah, that's true. You're footing the bill, by the way, right, Aiko?
Before you can agree upon this, the two drinks are placed before you. And it's a gin and tonic, and it's the super duperest and fruitiest fruity you've ever seen, Hayden.
This is beautiful.
This is like the platonic ideal.
The platonic ideal! Is this like my character's weird JoJo trait? Is he's like super particular about girly cocktail drinks?
I just mean, like, you've not tasted it yet, but just by looking at it, you can tell this is like a magnum opus.
I drink it and it zooms into my brain and it like goes back through history until like the first monkey's like slowly walking up into human form, like the image. I can see Da Vinci's or Leonardo da Vinci's like painting of the dude with his arms spread out.
You feel like all of history is patting you on the back as you take a sip.
Wait, Hayden.
Yeah, what's up?
Hayden. Darnell, would you be okay with like if Hayden was like if like what you said about the monkey sequence lasted like 5 or 10 seconds, and so like I
Sure.
just been like poking him on the shoulder this whole time?
Go for it.
Hayden, you're drooling.
Oh, what? Sorry. Like kind of awkward.
Bartender passes you a tissue. It seems like he's ready for such situations.
Oh, thank you. Dude, this place
No
is
problemo.
awesome.
Even better than I remembered it. How was Aego's own drink?
If you can take a sip if you like.
Yeah, he does. That's what I meant. He does take a sip.
Oh, take a sip, and it's not the exact same experience. It's not the super duper fruity experience. You have a different flavor of revelation. It's as though you're floating in space and you've just tasted gravity for the first time and been pulled into a human shape. It's glorious.
Tastes like money bags.
Exactly. It tastes like what it would feel like to swim through a bath of money.
Shame Kayam was not around. I figured he might like this place.
Oh, absolutely. This would totally... Actually, what do you think his drink was, even?
If he'd ordered one right now?
Yeah! What do you think his preferred drink would be? I personally think he'd be a vodka guy.
Nah, not vodka. Something clean shaven. Something clean cut.
A piano man?
Drinks, not music.
No, a piano man is a drink. Have you never had one?
Not before.
Bartender, what's in a piano man again?
Well, that rather depends on the piano man.
Poor Tanhony. To Google
You
it.
fucker.
I don't remember what's in a piano man either. I just remember it's like a fancy drink.
Well, it's said to originate from Cuba, where great amounts of rum was smuggled into the US during Prohibition. It consists of white rum, pineapple juice, maraschino liquor, and grenadine syrup. Though sometimes you can make a few changes if you're feeling brave.
Yup, that sounds exactly correct to me. What do you think,
You're awfully knowledgeable about drinks, Hayden.
Well,
I thought you say that to the bartender. I was like, yeah, I work in a
before I
bar.
became a pro gamer, drinking was kind of how I coped with life.
So pro gaming's how you cope with life now?
I mean, I guess now it's this.
Oh, I
you know?
guess maybe not pro, just gaming.
Hey, I was gold in League of Legends, okay? That's a big deal.
Hey.
If you say so.
Actually, because I haven't had a chance to play in so long, I dropped to silver from inactivity, but I'm dealing with it in my own way.
But you can't drop out of gold from inactivity.
Shut up, this is the
That's a-
future, they changed it.
Okay.
I thought you could. Did they change it? Because I remember like losing ranks when I didn't play in a while.
I mean, you can drop 2 gold, but you can't drop out of gold.
I see.
If you fellas don't mind me asking, isn't it a little early to get your drink on? You don't strike me as reprobates.
Reprobates? No, I'm not a reprobate. Like, scratch my 5 o'clock shadow. We're supposed to be meeting someone here, but I don't know. Has anyone come in yet?
Apart from you two, you're the first customers all day.
Okay, well, do you guys... I check my phone again. Have some sort of problem?
That's he looks very confused. Well, I've been trying to keep that on the down low. Who told you about that?
Let's just say a mutual friend, because that makes me sound cool.
Ah, shit, it's that Havoc
Hayden
moon
say that
shit
part
again,
out
isn't
loud?
it?
What'd you say, Aigo?
Did Hayden say that last part out loud?
Yeah.
The bartender suddenly looks very annoyed. He sort of wipes some sweat off his sweat. This is a Havoc moon shit again, isn't it? Come on, guys. I'm not interested. Go home.
What? Oh, come on, man. We have to do this, or like, I don't know, something bad happens to us, probably. Please, we're here to help you, alright? We don't need, like, payment or anything. Just, what's your problem?
Well, if they gotta get to it, and suddenly the doors swing open to the bar, and the person
Jesus
enters.
Christ. What the hell? Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
god. This place
you
looks
like.
like... It looks
Oh, I
like...
thought you were like mad at me. Our thing was too good.
What
No,
the
no,
hell,
no,
Dan?
I'm in character. Just Dan, finish your description first.
And you hear like the clink of like cowboy boots as this man steps inside and speaks.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This place looks like the Rockefeller Center and the Super Bowl stadium had a baby. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. Hey, yo, bartender! Hey! And Billy goes over to the bar and he pushes Diego and Hayden out of the way. Hey, what do I drink here to play the game? Food. Wings? Do you have wings?
A single
Would you
tear
fucking
comes
make
to
wings?
Hayden's eye. He just like me, for real.
I think Aego's like
So-
doing the something thing again. he's like got his hand in his head in his hands again. He's like, okay, maybe we should have gone with Dave, buddy.
You know what? That guy's kind of a jerk. I think we should play a little prank on him.
Yeah, what are you thinking of?
I'm going to manifest Sloth Rust. And what's he wearing right now?
Yeah, please describe this strange man to us, dude. What does he look like?
All right, our strange man, our cowboy man, he is wearing a white cowboy hat, okay? And he has long brown hair. He's got, some scruff on his face. He's wearing sunglasses right now, a denim vest, and, of course, a pair of white and red assless chaps. But he has underwear on, so don't worry. He doesn't have his schlong sticking out, but he is wearing them.
Perfect.
And spurs.
In that case, so despite him looking like the most stand user of all time, in true JoJo tradition, Hayden doesn't know if this is the guy they're meeting or not. So, in a petty bid for revenge, he's going to summon Slothrust to try and give this guy a wedgie while sitting at the bar all innocently. And Billy, of course, I don't mind if he sees it and reacts however he sees fit and like stops me in my tracks, because I'm being very careless. I'm just assuming he doesn't have a stand.
I think.
So,
while
Billy,
this is going on,
you see this monstrosity appear behind you, wedgie ready.
Hey, bartender, what? Huh? Billy turns around and he notices a stand behind him and suddenly manifests a large hole on his stomach. It is a black portal, almost like, with nothing, no color inside. Well. This is the place.
I sort of like... As soon as I see the hole on his stomach, I kind of freeze up for a little bit, and Slothless backs up, and I'm like, "Are you the guy?"
Am I the guy? I'm glad you asked. I'm not really sure what's going on here, but I've been doing these Havoc moon tasks for the past few weeks, and let's just say they've been a little boring.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I forgot about that guy from Spy Kids. Is that?
I don't know.
Is that Billy too?
He's the guy. Billy hops up out of the way, off of the bar stool, and crosses his arms. Suddenly, behind him, a humanoid appears. His stand. It's got sort of like tentacles. He has like an octopus head. He's got a blindfold on, and all right. So he gets up. He's like, "You want to fight? Like, what's going on?" And clearly, he's got a stand here.
Does the bartender see our stands, by the way, Tan? Is he like reacting?
He
at
does
all?
seem to be tracking them with his eyes, but he seems more annoyed than anything.
Oh, go ahead, Aigo.
I think Aigo will be. I think at first, like when he sees the assless chaps, Aigo would go like, "Well, didn't realize this was that kind of bar." But once the fight breaks out, I think he could stand up, with his arms spread, like, gentlemen. There's no need to fight here, but while he's doing this, he's like summoning flaming lips from like his pants sleeves, so they're like flying low to the ground, trying to circle around to this strange cowboys behind where he can't see.
Hey, easy. We could either talk about this, or we could settle it like we've settled all these other tasks. What's it gonna be?
Kind of look at Aigo, and I'm like, do you want to flip a coin?
Alright. Heads or tails, the stripper guy?
Tails.
Alright. Hayden flipped a coin, and he gives it to Hayden.
And in the middle of the coin flip, Billy manifests a small portal on the face of the coin and uses the tentacle of his stand to launch out and slap Iago in the face.
Damn.
Holy shit! Aigo, you alright? his face all like slimy?
Wait, can you
now?
hear me now?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
just
Did my
slap
cut
him.
out?
It's just
His vocal cords were disabled by the slap.
He went into
Ah,
shock.
he was I think Igo records. He's like and he has like a hand on his cheek. You son of a bitch! And he just unleashes flaming lips as it shapes its cloud into like a spear, and it's like and like it freezes itself. So it's like a bug eye spear like aimed up Billy's asshole.
Oh no. He's wearing underwear, you fool!
well. Looks like we got quite the heated situation, but don't bother. Fine, it's fine. I just needed to get a hit in on you guys. Go ahead, flip that coin.
Now it's too late. It's going.
Hayden, meanwhile, tries to catch the coin and like look at the result. He's not fighting anymore.
If you guys don't mind, the bartender speaks up again. It seems like he's holding a bottle of champagne in your direction threateningly. If you're gonna do this shit, can you do it outside?
Wait,
You know what? No, I'm not gonna do this outside. Fuck you.
you
Billy
can
goes
see
up
our
to the
stands?
bartender. Billy goes
Oh,
up to the
jeez.
bartender and grabs him by
Oh,
the
no.
scruff of his shirt. You want a piece of this?
Oh, are we seriously doing this?
Yeah, I am. I'm not gonna stand around while some 40-year-old Italian-looking dude tells me what to do in my bar. This is
I
my
think
bar
You're
now.
a bar.
Hayden starts to
25.
panic because they're. Wait, he's younger than us?
Yeah, he's a young guy.
Hayden starts to panic because they're supposed to be here to start a problem, so he's quickly like, wait, cowboy guy, Iego, everyone stop. Look, why don't I, and by I mean my friend Iego, because he has money, buy you a drink, and let's just calm down.
I have money too.
Sure, Hayden. Let's buy him a drink. On you.
On me. I like take out my wallet and it makes that sad cartoon puff sound.
All right, I got nothing better to do. Let's get a drink, sit down, and talk about this.
Sure, what's your drink, stranger?
Whatever the cheapest thing on the menu is.
I like this guy already.
I think Aiden's like straightening his tie after that whole debacle. He's like,
Wait, do you mean
muttering on his-
Iego?
Yeah, Aego's straightening his tie, muttering like, kids. Because, is it a parent that Billy's the youngest?
He's young. He's like reasonable. He doesn't really look.
Yeah, he's like 20, right?
Yeah, he's like 22.
Okay, okay. For reference, our guys are like 27 and early 30s.
Right.
So we're older gents. But that's fine. Yuzo is about your age, too.
I see.
Bartender, what's the cheapest thing you got? Oh, no. Tan has disappeared. Don't worry, sometimes his family comes in. He'll be back in a second.
Cheapest thing on the menu?
Yeah.
Let's think. There's a little funny smirk on his face. There's the Salisbury Surprise. That's always a big hit.
Okay, one Salisbury surprise, please. On the rocks.
No
I don't
problem.
know what on the rocks means.
I'll buy him water if he wants.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
I'll take it.
For a esteemed guest, I'm happy to provide a Salisbury Surprise for free. And he sort of pours a glass of water, starts mixing some drinks. You do see a strange critter appear on his shoulder as he's brewing the drink.
Hey,
Oh.
bartender. I'm sorry about the whole thing earlier. I didn't mean anything by it. Promise.
No problemo, my friend. Well, no problem that can't be solved over a good drink. Let me just have Coldplay finish brewing this up for you.
Cold.
And you see the crit on his shoulder seems to be some sort of crystalline rabbit that's stirring the drink with like prehensile, stretchy ears.
Oh, is that why it's called the velvet hair?
Exactamundo. Here
Yeah,
you
I
go.
think that's a stand.
That's a cute
Yeah.
little guy. Can I?
He
And I like,
presents you with a pale blue Salisbury Surprise. You can, but it's like made of rock. It's not fun.
oh, okay. I retract my arm.
I
So
take
they
the
give you
drink
yeah.
and I take a sip. Ugh, and I spit it out immediately. Jesus, bartender. Oh my god. You know, I'm drunk already, but this is a little. It needs a little something else, a little something more. Billy is
No,
clearly-
Hayden, I never thought we'd see the day.
What
We,
day?
we found someone more classless than you.
Hey! I've got plenty of
Hey!
class. I've
Hey,
played
I
I
definitely
mage.
have more class than this guy.
I've played mage, warrior, warlock. I've got plenty of class. But
Look, I just don't like the drink. That's fine. Just put it over here. Let's go find somewhere to sit.
all right. I'll like kind of head over to one of those tables Tan mentioned earlier for like group meetings, away from the bar a bit. There's no one else here yet, right? It's just us three.
Yeah.
Okay, dope. So we can kind of talk out in the open. So, what was your name again, cowboy man?
My name's Billy O. Billy O with an exclamation point on the end. It's on my birth certificate, so it's legal.
I got you, Billio. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm Hayden.
Let's see.
Iago. I mean, and then we cancel that. Mr. Way.
Oh, hell yeah, class.
Right. Anyways, what are you guys here for? Havoc Moon, I'm assuming, from the, if you want to call it a fight, whatever we just had, a little squabble.
Well, actually, funny enough, and I pull out my phone and show him the text, I think you're supposed to be our new teammate.
A new teammate. And that's not what I was told.
What were
I
you
got
told?
a text earlier, and it said that I had to come here for something called Super Coop Mode. I don't know what that means. Does that mean anything to you?
Oh, it's co-op. It's a
Was
video
there a
game term.
hyphen between
Video
the...
game. Oh,
Oh.
like Pac-Man.
Yeah, like Pac-Man. This guy gets it.
Okay.
He's a gamer.
I've dabbled, you know.
Sorry, what were you saying, Iago? I didn't mean to interrupt.
Wait, I don't remember what I was saying at this point.
I apologize. So, I guess that means you're with us too. Did your text mention anything about solving a problem here?
Now that I remember, yeah, it did. I don't see any. This place looks pretty empty. I mean, we could go beat up that guy.
No. He's the
Bartender?
guy we have to help, I think. He said he had a
Oh.
problem, but he didn't want to tell us about it. He's being all weird.
Well, I'm out of ideas. Anyways, do you want to give me a quick introduction? What are you two up to? What do you do?
Okay, well, my name's Hayden Wright. I am a professional gamer, though I have, for the moment, I have put those activities on pause to focus on this game. And this is my stand slot thrust, and I kind of have the giant scary mummy thing appear behind me. My power lets me decay objects until they erode, and I've been able to age people as well, but I'm pretty sure that's only temporary. And then I sort of put the stand away and look to Iago.
You may address me as Mr. Way. Hayden happens to be my partner in this Havoc Moon game. The rest of the time, I make my living as a very high-class divorce lawyer.
Those are oxymorons, I assume.
High-class divorce lawyer, very low-class anything else lawyer.
I won the case, Hayden.
Only because of Yuzo.
My gas leak explanation persuaded the jury.
I don't think that happened at all.
Were we in two different courtrooms?
I guess, because I remember Yuzo bringing in a video that showed Imrelli alive and saved your ass. You were totally bombing up there.
I was performing swell.
Whatever. Do you want to tell him about your stand, or are you going to keep it a secret? I won't blame you if you do.
Yeah, I
Well,
want to know. You almost poked me in the ass with that thing.
Almost. Bartender saved your butt.
And he means that in
Just
more
tell me
ways
what
than
it
one.
is.
My fan, flaming lips, and he sort of releases a few insects from his sleeve.
Ah! Billy freaks out because the insects are flying at him.
Yes. it can manipulate the temperature of the environment surrounding it, mainly to heat things up. Wait, I got it backwards. Mainly to cool things down.
Yeah, it can heat things up by proxy, but like I think it absorbs heat, right? Which like makes
Yes.
things cold.
It'll ingest the heat into itself, or like some mosquitoes taking up blood. I can release it if I want.
Well, isn't that neat? Anyways, my stand, head like a hole. And Billy manifests the stand. It's a humanoid with tentacles. He's got an octopus head. What I could do, well, it's better I show you. Billy gets up and he creates a portal, a black portal on the ground. Anyone got something in their pockets, a toothpick or anything?
I sort of take out a razor that's clearly never been used, and I toss it into the hole.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
one more
I
thing
know.
that I forgot to mention. As Billy creates the hole, a chunk of his arm, like on his forearm, is just missing. You could like see the exposed tissue underneath and everything. It's about the same size as the hole, which isn't that big. It's about a yeah. Billy is unfazed by this. He's used to it.
Are you
So
okay, man?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. So Hayden tosses in the razor, and the hole closes, and all of a sudden Billy's arm is healed. It's back to normal. Now, you want to see where that thing went?
Sure.
So then Billy opens up another portal on the ceiling, and the razor falls down and lands on Hayden's head.
Ow! Shit! That was sharp! I said I never used it!
Hey, relax. It was a razor. There's much worse things I could have dropped on your head, okay?
Are
Hayden,
there?
why-
I'm bleeding, I think.
It was
I'm
on
not
your
bleeding.
hair.
I am not bleeding.
Hayden,
I
why
go,
do
you're a
you
lawyer,
carry
right? Can
around
we
a
sue
fresh
over this?
razor? Wait, Hayden, why do you carry around fresh razors in your pocket?
You told
Hey,
me I should
carry around
shave,
fresh
but I
razors
just
in my
like...
pocket.
You keep telling me I should shave, but then I forget I have it, and then I'm like, oh, he told me I should shave, I should buy a razor, and I just have a couple around now.
All right.
No shaving cream, though. I keep forgetting to buy that.
Hey, not to worry, Hayden. I've carried around tons of things before. In fact, I think I have a razor in my back pocket right now. And then Billy realizes that he doesn't have pockets. Anyways, my name's Billy O, and I spend most of my time just working on my entrepreneurial career around the city. And also doing the Havoc Moon game. Look, I'm a busy guy.
What's your entrepreneurial career?
Does this
you
career
know.
involve removing one's clothing?
No. Like a stripper? I'm not a stripper, alright? I just dress this way. Listen,
Your words, not mine.
hey, look, a lot of my entrepreneurial business is my business only, alright? But the point is, I am a creative genius. I am a visionary. I like to go around, help people out, find things to do. I live for adventure, okay? And this is just another facet of my life.
Hayden buys this all without question. He's like got the little sparkles in his eyes. He's like, wow, your life sounds so cool. Not even
Yes,
I
questioning
was
it.
just gradually getting more annoyed.
Yes, I am so cool. Anyways, let's get to the bottom of this now that we're all acquainted.
Right. What we're gonna do about the store? Well, the way I see it, we have three options. We could beg the bartender to tell us what's going on. We could beat him up until he tells us, which seems counterproductive, and I mean, I really don't want to. Or we could scope this place out after dark and, I don't know, like spy on it and see if we notice anything.
He was kind of looking at me weird. I like option 2.
Diego?
You can trust a man who pours a good drink. I'm not. I prefer. I say we don't rough him up.
Fine.
Alright, do you want to try and beg him then, or do you want to see if we can't scout this place out and figure it out ourselves?
Maybe he'll respond better if we... to more diplomatic terms. He's got a problem, and the Havoc Moon knows he has a problem, and there are a lot of things, but they're not inaccurate.
Okay, well, what do you have in mind?
That was what I had in mind.
Oh, sorry, what was the last thing you said then?
The Havoc Moon is a lot of things, but they're not inaccurate.
That's true. Alright, well, I guess we could talk to him again.
Sounds like a good idea. How about you let me handle it? Hey, bartender.
I think Aego's gonna step up and like put his like arm in front of Billy's chest, being careful not to touch it though at the same time. How about we let me handle this one? He and I go a little back.
Aego, I kind of want to see how Billy does. And I sort of lean into his ear and I whisper, I'm like, maybe we can get a gauge on his talents if we let him work a little.
Aego's gonna pretend he didn't hear anything, and then he's gonna say, "You know what? Fine, Billy, do whatever you want."
Perfect. Billy shoves Diego's arm out of the way and walks up to the bartender, and he slams his fists down on the bar top.
I think Aego is very quickly regretting his decision.
Bartender!
Yeah.
Look.
He turns away from his drinks.
Look. Please help us out. We don't know what we're doing here. You know what you're doing, but we don't know what we're doing. If there's anything you want, whether it's money, and Billy opens up his denim vest to reveal absolutely nothing.
Just flashing the bartender.
Or maybe something else. And Billy turns around to place both of his hands on his ass. We can help you out.
That's his problem. He's like, I've needed some ass for a while now.
Will you stop doing that if I tell you what the problem is?
Sure! Sounds good. And Billy turns around to the group. Hey, guys, come here.
I'll follow suit sheepishly.
I think Aego is hesitantly gonna get a little closer.
Jesus. I didn't want to bring other people in this. Name's Jonas Jackrabbit, by the way. Who are you people?
Billy.
Hayden.
You two got names, or are you just like NPCs?
I'm Hayden, sorry.
Way Aego.
Aego. Nice to meet you. So basically, I don't know if you've seen anything about this group that's been operating in the city recently. They're called the House of Superliminalism. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know if they know what the fuck that means.
That sounds like Twitter.
I'll take your word for it. I don't have Twitter. I don't even know what social media is. I've been traveling the world for 2 years now. They don't even have Twitter. But basically,
you're not missing out today.
They're one of those fucking money cults. So they get you in, they sort of trick you into taking out loans, and then they come after you. So you basically have to do what they say forever.
So you took a loan from
like
them?
The mafia.
Yeah, they seem to have designs on being a mafia. Maybe they're moving out the cult business, I don't know. I never took out a loan.
You look Italian. Are you in the mafia?
I'm not in the mafia.
Are you Italian?
I'm not Italian.
Billy turns to the rest of the group. Hey, I think he's in the mafia, so tread lightly.
Alright, good call.
Aego's headache steadily grows.
So like I said, I didn't take out a loan, but it seems like they've moved on now to one of those protection rackets. Basically, you tell them no enough times, they smash up your place. And it looks like... Yeah, like the mob. It looks like I've told them no almost enough times for them to come fuck me up. Which I assume they'll be doing at some point today.
Well, are they going to come fuck you up here or at your house?
I live here. I live upstairs. So it's the same place either way.
Oh, I understand. I live upstairs, a Chinese restaurant. I live like right above. Do you pay rent here?
Yeah.
Hold on,
I
time
know.
out. Do you live with Captain Morgan?
Oh my god, what have they done to him?
What?
Darnell, you've been sucked into the abyss. They got him.
Can you not hear me? Hello? Uh-oh.
You-
Hold on. Testing.
Hello?
No.
Uh-oh. Hang on, guys. Sorry about this. My internet seems to be wonky right now. Oh dear. This is problematic.
Oh, he's
Hello?
back.
Hello?
He's back.
Sorry about that. I didn't
He
stop
came
the
back from
recording.
the dimension
Yeah,
of
I was
darkness.
wondering why you guys weren't responding to me earlier. I think my internet was wonky for a second there. I think my family
Yeah,
like
that's what I was thinking
vacuumed
as well.
over the router cable.
Yeah, that
Right,
makes
no
sense.
worries.
Like, you were cutting out for us, and so we joked that Billy took Hayden's vocal cords.
Rip. What was I saying before? Oh wait, you guys didn't hear me.
Yeah, I don't know what you said before.
What
Yeah,
was the
I was
last
just
thing that
saying
was
something
said?
I was saying something about living above a Chinese restaurant.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh yeah, do you live with Captain Morgan?
No, but I'm good friends with him, if you know what I mean.
Oh shit.
And Billy thinks he's talking about the drink.
Captain Morgan is the guy that like runs everything in town for some reason, including the Chinese restaurant. Well, he doesn't run everything in town. He works everywhere in town. The only thing he runs is the Chinese restaurant.
So, okay, I don't think I live above his Chinese restaurant. I just established in my character sheet that it's a Chinese restaurant. So that's up to Tan whether or not it's the Chinese restaurant.
I don't know. Maybe for comedy purposes it is.
Okay.
Brilliant.
I still don't know. I still don't know what Hayden's talking
You wouldn't
about.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he works so many jobs, you may have never even seen him. But you'll know.
No, he's always there when you need him.
Yeah. Captain Morgan. Big fan of that guy.
Oh my god, he's my favorite guy. At first I thought he was a stand user, but he's actually just unhinged.
You want to go to his place instead, or?
Sorry. Bartender, these guys, the House of Superbliism or something, do they have stands?
Super. I think so. Yeah. I've talked to some of the business owners in the area. The way they get beat up, they don't get beat up normal like.
Well, does your stand have any combat abilities?
Unfortunately, not. All my stand's capable of is, well, it's hard to describe in words. It sort of analyzes and modifies liquids. I can make some funky drinks with it, but in like a fist fight, it's nothing.
So it's like a sick microbrewery?
You could say that. Yeah, I've made some crazy drinks in my time. One time I cut my arm open, quick swig, closed right back up.
Wait, you can make like healing potions?
It takes me a while, but yeah, I can get some crazy stuff put together.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do then. Billy and I are gonna start putting up boards and barricading the place. You work on making us some health potions, and Iego, can you head upstairs and keep an eye on the sky through the window?
Hey, can I do that last part? I don't really like hammers.
Okay. Iego, are you good with tools?
Oh, I got plenty of assistance, and he has his flying lips like swarm buzz for a bit, but
Oh yeah, that's
Billy,
right. You have flaming lips. We don't need to use tools. We can just freeze all the entrances.
well, if you don't mind some extra heat inside.
Is that cool with you, bartender?
If you must, I guess it'll get these guys on my hair. I'll agree to anything so long as it doesn't damage the wood. So it taps his bar.
Bartender, do you know when these guys are gonna get here?
Well, they didn't exactly give me a schedule, but usually they come stalking around 6 o'clock or so.
Alright, it's like 3 right now, right?
Yeah.
How many of those healing drinks can you get done by then?
It took me around an hour to get one finished. This is intricate work, so if I start now, I can just about get free.
Perfect. Alright, let's do this thing.
Alright, one for me, one for you, Hayden, and one as a spare.
Well, what about Billy?
Hey,
I said
Need
spare,
one.
didn't I?
I don't need one. I'm not look, I have a policy. I don't take any handouts, alright?
It's not a
I'm not
handout.
drinking.
It's not a handout. Consider it payment for services rendered.
What did I do?
Look out the window for the bad guys.
Well, I didn't do that.
Iago just thinks of when Billy says he takes no handout. Iago just thinks of how, thanks to the accounting loopholes, he paid no taxes last year as the lawyer.
Oh man. All right. In that case, I will take. Or no, you wanted to take it, right, Iago, for the spare?
Wait, could you repeat that? I was a bit caught up with my own joke.
You wanted to take that second health potion for the spare, right?
Yeah, we got one for me, one for you, one's for backup.
All right. Let's do it that way then.
Yeah, and you could keep it, and you might need that backup. I definitely won't.
I probably will. I get
Wait,
wailed on
Do you
a
even
lot.
have you even have a pair of binoculars, Billy? How are you gonna scout from up above?
Dude, he's an entrepreneur.
I'll figure it out. I got good eyesight. I got like a 10 on the test.
Wait, what?
The eyesight test where they put you in the chair and like you have to look inside the.
I don't think a 10's good. It's out of 20.
What do you mean?
It's
Out of 20 what?
I don't know. Eye points? But they rated out of 20. Do you need glasses? How many fingers am I holding up?
You're holding up fingers?
Oh, shit. Oh, no. We need to get you glasses. That's going to be
Billy,
the
why
first
do you hate
mission.
hammers so
I
much
have
again?
sunglasses on. I'm fine. Look.
Wait,
Look.
Billy,
look.
Billy, why do you hate
What?
hammers again?
I don't like the rubber part. It makes me feel uncomfortable.
Do we have metal hammers in here?
Well, I could like hold it by the metal part and like, slam it in, but like I don't want to.
What about a hammer with a wooden handle?
I just don't want to do anything, all right? Can't I just go look out the window?
Man, I know. I feel that.
I think Iago's gonna take the rubber band out of his wallet and like fling it at Billy. See how he reacts.
Billy doesn't react. He barely notices the rubber band hitting him.
Huh, so wait a minute.
All
But
right.
I think Iago's gonna try to do what Hayden's been doing this whole comment, like lean into whisper. Wait, this guy's full of shit. Rubber doesn't do anything to him.
I think you might be right. Billy, since your eyes aren't too good, why don't I show you a trick upstairs?
Okay, I love magic. Let's play.
Oh, no. So basically, what I do with my high-tech hacker knowledge is I open the window up there, and then I have him turn on his smartphone and zoom in on the camera, and then I say, just look at the phone, and you should be able to see all right, because the phone's close to you.
And Billy's very excited about this. Hey, Aiden, this is pretty cool. I never thought about this. I can see everything. And keep zooming in.
Wait.
How do I zoom out?
You take your fingers and you pinch them together.
Like this? And Billy takes literally his two fingers and like pinches them with his hand.
Yeah, like that, except on the phone screen.
I gotta get me one of these sometime. You want to see my phone?
Sure.
And he pulls out like this old flip phone, and it barely works. Look, my grandfather gave it to me.
You should probably get a new phone, man. I'm surprised you've even been able to receive the Havoc Moon messages.
They come in kind of colorful, let's just say, but I'm able to read most of them. And there is absolutely no way that Billy could receive text messages on this thing, by the way.
God. Wait, how has he been getting messages, Tan? Is it like the Havoc Moon mystical?
Messenger pigeon.
Ah. Alright, well, you can borrow my phone then for now. Just don't drop it, or break it, or mess it up, because I don't have money to replace it, and I don't think Iego will buy me a new one.
Do you have Pac-Man?
I do, but you can't do that right now because you're keeping watch, remember?
Okay. Alright, so I just use this like a binocular, and I look around the building, right?
Yes.
Okay.
all you have
And
to do.
What
And if you
am I
see-
looking? I'm looking for these guys.
You're looking for guys that are coming towards this building and that look scary.
Okay. I'll keep watch.
They
You go
might be
down there.
dressed like you. Not exactly like you, but you know what I mean. They might be
Well, anyway.
dressed exotically.
What's that supposed to mean? Look, I am not a stripper. We've established this.
I don't mean like that, but you know, like, it's not like everyday people wear clothes like yours.
Whatever.
I'm just
Alright.
saying they'll probably stand out from the crowd.
Oh, they'll probably stand out from the crowd, right?
Hey, you're gonna fit in just fine around here. And I head back downstairs with Iego, and I'm immediately like, fuck me.
I think before he can hear any bad news, Hayden just finds Aego's like sitting on one of the bar stools, like leaning with his back against the lounge. He's like literally just sitting down. He's sipping the rest of Hayden's like colorful fruity margarita, while like the insects of Flaming Lips are just like starting to freeze up the walls. Hayden, this is some good stuff.
I told you, right? Rudy Fruity Margarita. This is the best one I've ever had, too.
So how's Billy O doing with the reconnaissance?
Let's just say, I hope he's as strong as he is dumb.
Glad we're in agreement on that.
He seems like a nice guy, and his stand seems really powerful, but he doesn't seem too bright. Also, I have no idea how he's been getting Havoc Moon messages, because there's no way on Earth his old-ass phone can even get texts.
Couldn't we just call him?
Wait, people still call? I thought that all stopped after the great robocalling in the 2010s.
Hayden, I think that might have been a game.
Oh. I wouldn't know. No one ever calls me. He hangs his head.
Damn.
I'd like to say for comedic effect that Aego receives a business called that moment.
He's like, oh, hey, yeah, I can take this. Don't worry, I'm just talking to some loser.
And business go like,
Hey, that's the
wait,
thing.
we've got 10 divorces that need doing this week.
Look. If they're really that desperate, they can divorce themselves. Just use the old use the old King Solomon method.
Use the old chopper head off with an axe method.
I'm busy. I got important business going on right now. Call me back later.
Okay.
I'm important business, Hayden says, like, looking happy.
Yeah,
As
the business is
you
not
can
dying.
see these, for lack of a better word, health potions are being produced. Coldplay the rabbit. Its ears are sort of like they branched out into like 8 ears each, all of which like dipped into different like drinks, exchanging fluids between them and mixing down to like the micro atom.
We can't actually put any on for copyright reasons, but pretend during this montage of prepping that there's a Coldplay song playing.
Exactly. Any of them.
It's just like a montage, but it's like the most boring montage of all time. It's like Billy O sitting upstairs, us at the bar, and this dude mixing drinks with nothing
Just a
happening.
rabbit.
Yeah!
The guy's not even mixing drinks, his rabbit's doing it.
I can't believe the white rabbit of Crank is real, and he's mixing my drinks.
Hey,
And then-
hey, guys! Billy comes running down the stairs. Hey, just a question.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So these guys, like, when they come here, are they gonna like fight? Okay, I don't want to fight. I already had that squabble. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it a squabble. What we just did earlier.
Okay.
I'm not feeling feeling it today. I'm not full. I'm like Billy, like half O, like a D almost. I'm like Billy D
Billy's
today.
D.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to fight exactly.
Billy, I need you at full O right now. And I shake him by the shoulders.
Oh, God. Look, do you guys have any cigarettes?
I don't, but I conspicuously pull a box from behind my back. Would you do it for a Billy-O? And I pull out a cracker shaped like his head.
Oh, you know I would.
Don't worry about it. I'll toss it to him.
Billy catches
What
it
the
in his mouth.
what the heck is a
catches it in
Billy-O?
his mouth.
Yeah, it's like a Scooby snack, but for Billy-O.
Okay.
You know,
Don't worry about it.
it's not nicotine.
I like how things have warmed so much that Iego is now the voice of reason.
It's actually entirely made of nicotine. It's not even a
perfect.
cracker. It's like gross tobacco.
So, your stand make this?
No, I just had these. I don't know why, and then I tossed the box out of view of the camera.
Frame.
I'd like
good.
to think it's actually like the ashes from some of the corpses yesterday.
Oh my god! That's so morbid! Oh lord.
As you are having this lovely moment, you hear a car pull up outside.
Oh no, cars can only mean one thing. Travel.
Yeah.
Communications.
That's what they do, Hayden.
I love how Aiga really has become the voice of reason. He has to fill Yuzo's shoes.
He has to become the adult in the room.
I'm gonna peel back the curtain and look outside.
So there's a black car parked outside, and 3 people in white suits are approaching the building.
Oh.
It seems to be one at the front with like slicked back blonde hair, and it seems strange enough to have like a bright pink rotary phone strapped to his chest. And immediately behind him is like a hunched over guy who's gnawing idly at his fingers with like long dreadlocks. And behind them is a nervous looking young woman who's sort of fidgeting as she approaches the bar as well.
Hayden, what do you see?
Jane, can you describe that again real quick? I'm sorry.
So there's 3 people approaching the bar, all of them in like white suits.
Mm-hmm.
There's a sort of the person who's the leader of the group who's like got slick back long hair and a bright pink rotary phone strapped to his chest.
Okay.
There's a person behind him who's sort of a wild looking person with long hair. So he's like gnawing idly on his fingers as he like hunch walks over to the bar. And behind them is a nervous looking woman who's like bringing up the rear.
Okay, I relay that exactly to my group.
On his fingers? Oh, God.
I thought he'd be more concerned about a rotary phone on his chest. That's the oldest phone I've seen ever since I saw your phone like an hour ago.
Listen to me, Hayden. There's one thing you don't mess with in this world, and that's people who bite their nails.
Why?
We're dealing with some real psychos. Listen, I'm gonna run upstairs, and I'm gonna keep watch.
Wait, there's no need to keep watch. They're coming.
You're
It's
right
time
here.
to fight. Billy, please.
You hear the door turn and it's like the person tries to open it. But I believe you froze it shut, is that right?
Wait, Billy, maybe we don't have to fight.
Well, they're right there.
How do your portals work?
Well, basically, if I could see it, I could make a portal on it. But I can't just do it in, like, air or nothing. It has to be a surface, you know?
Can you do one on the ground below the guy who's at the handle's feet? If we can take out at least one of them, like, cause where does stuff go before you make another portal? Like, where was my razor before you ported it back on my head?
I don't know. Why am I supposed to know?
Okay, well, if you can catch even
Okay,
one of them,
not even I know where it goes.
if you can catch even one of them off guard and make them disappear, then we've got a 3v2 situation. That's much better odds.
Here's the problem, Hayden.
Yeah?
I can't see the guy. He's behind the door. How am I supposed to make a portal if I don't know where he is?
I fucking yank him by the collar and pull him to the window where I'm at.
Well, I can't lean my... and Billy's neck is, like, craned up against the window, and he's, like, looking. All right, fine. So, I can't do it. Billy can't exactly see the where the guy is stepping from.
Can you
I was
get
thinking as well, if it's through a window, wouldn't you like be putting a pole on the window rather than through it?
That's a good point. I didn't really consider that.
Yeah,
But
how does line of sight work? Is it interrupted by objects?
I don't think it would be interrupted by objects, unless Tan thinks it should.
Can you at least see the nail biting guy? Because that guy's definitely the biggest threat.
Yeah, I could see he's a little bit farther from the thing.
Yeah.
But, like, the point is, like, through the window, Billy would not be able to see the guy who's trying to get into the bar's feet.
Gotcha.
But yeah, you can see like the person tries the door handle twice more, and you hear a sigh, like muffled through the door. Looks like we'll be doing this the hard. No, let me do a different voice. Looks like we'll be doing this the hard way.
I think, like,
Oh my
can I
gosh.
add one thing first.
Gashu? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I like to give a brief description if that's okay. That's like okay,
Absolutely.
the inside is like the bar facing the entrance. It's like all like icy and blue and frozen over. It's like half the bar just looks like Superman's Fortress of Solitude, basically.
Yes. And
Okay.
It's
So yeah, Billy can see the dreadlocks guy behind the door guy.
right. So the guy tries the door twice. Is like, we'll have to do this the hard way. And then there's this awful piercing sound through the entire bar. As like the ice that sort of rings around the door to keep it shut, it starts like ringing and vibrating as though it were a phone. And then it just like shatters from the vibration.
Oh
I immediately
god!
like press my hands to my ears and curdle up in a ball.
Yeah, Billy does the exact same thing, except he does it on top of Hayden.
We're making a stack.
I go
Yes.
clogs his ears with the flaming lips bugs.
Ooh,
And
smart.
the ringing stops as the ice vibrates. And then the door slowly opens and the guy like creepily pokes his head in. Knock, knock.
Oh god! It's Darth Vader!
Is this when we roll initiative, Tan?
Maybe not yet. There's a chance this may not result in violence.
Who are you?
Hayden.
What do you want?
Isn't it natural? Businesses rely on supposition to continue running. Isn't it natural for an establishment such as this to pay its rent?
But
The
I don't
man
think it's-
steps in.
Go ahead,
Go ahead.
Billy.
Yeah, I don't think it's natural for a guy to have a payphone attached to his stomach.
Payphone? You misunderstand. I don't need to insert any quarters at all.
Oh,
This is
I'll
very
insert
proud,
quarters
besides.
into you.
Oh, how amusing. He does not seem as scared of this as he should be.
So Billy takes his stand out, and he's like approaching him, and he immediately just like stops, like stands in his tracks. So at this point, can we initiate combat yet? Because like Billy's gonna go fight this guy.
Okay, yeah. If you're just gonna fight, we absolutely can initiate combat.
All
Well,
right,
like
so we
Hayden or Iago can stop him,
so
but like he definitely wants to fight.
I'm down to fight. So what you do
I'm
is
down to fight.
every round we roll speed plus dex for our initiative, and the enemy initiative stays the same. And the initiative both determines the order of who goes when on a turn, and it also acts as sort of like an armor class. Like the accuracy has to hit the same as someone's initiative or higher to hit. And then if it does hit, you can roll your damage.
Okay.
Alright. And normally, per the book's rules, just attacking with your stand would use a power, but we ruled it so only using your abilities uses AP. So you can, like, just attack for free.
Gotcha.
Let me figure out what my speed and dex are real quick, because I forgot. So mine would be D6 plus D8. Yours is D12 plus 2D12. So
Right.
you're going to have a hella high initiative, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of bogged down by Billy's other traits, but yeah.
Alright, I got a 10.
14.
Oh god, no one's hitting you. Alright, so Billy, 14, Hayden, 10, Iago, 6. And then what are the other three's initiatives, Tan? I can refer to them by their traits. So what's Phone Guy's initiative?
So Phone Guy's initiative is 12.
Okay. And what is Nailbiter's initiative?
14.
Okay, is he before or after Billy?
we would flip a coin for that, which is a 1d2.
Would you let Billy go first since he's the first
Yeah,
attack?
sure.
Okay, and then what's the lady's initiative?
8.
Okay, so she would go after me. All right, so Billy, you're first. You get 2 actions. Moving is an action. Attacking is an action. Using ability is an action. So you can do 2 attacks in the turn and not move if you want. You can... And when I say move, I don't mean like walking up to hit. I mean like when you're actively moving around the battlefield in a meaningful way.
Right,
not
or
like
dodging things. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I guess in this case, Billy will open his denim vest to one side. His, it's kind of like a surface, and he creates a portal on his the inside of his vest, which takes a chunk of his shoulder out, and his stands out at this point. And he uses the 2 tentacles to go through the portal, and then he opens another one on top of the guy. So like he uses the tentacle to just punch him like a standard like punch ghost attack.
All right, so you're just using the portal relief for flavor to do a normal attack.
Basically, I just want to demonstrate like how like the normal attack.
All right, in that case,
like,
I won't cost you an AP then, since you're not you're just doing it to attack.
Yeah, like I just want to do it like simply like that. So how does attacking work now?
So the first thing you're gonna do is roll your accuracy, which is Dex plus Speed plus 1. So for you, that's 2d12 plus 1.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 2d12 plus.
And who are you attacking?
Rotary phone guy.
Okay, so you beat
he's the only one in the building right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, over 2 are like behind him.
So you beat his initiative, so now you roll damage. So for you, that's 2d12 minus 1.
Okay. Alright, so that's 12 damage.
What's his defense, Tan?
Yeah.
His defense is 8.
Alright, so he takes 4 damage.
Okay, so it's what you roll minus his
minus
defense,
their defense.
And
and then Tan will describe the effect of the hit, what it looks like, and then you can go on to your next action, etc.
So yeah, they slaps him in the face. He sort of staggers backwards, like his hands. He holds onto the wall for support. No stand comes out to retaliate or defend himself though. He just sort of reacts to it with his body.
Interesting. And then you still have one more action if you want to attack him again or someone else, or do something. An action can also be doing something with the environment if you wanted to build something or tear something down, etc.
Right. Okay. So how close is he to the door?
He's right in on the threshold. He'd opened the door and then the fight began.
Okay. Cool. So he steps back. Billy closes the portal that was.
I thought you said he just closed the door.
Fight over. Respect that I got the first hit, and that most people who get the first hit and win the fight, so we won.
No. Billy closes the portal that was on the guy and opens one on the door, which takes another chunk of his torso out, just around the stomach. And Billy does bleed when this sort of thing happens, but he's used to it. The pain is only temporary, as all pain in life.
Damn.
And he uses the tentacle. The portal on his vest is still open. He uses the tentacle to wrap around the dude's neck and push him up against the door. That's the second action. Just hold him in place there. So what kind of check would I have to do, to see if that works?
I would do that as a normal attack, and that would be the results of the attack.
Okay.
All
right.
Up there.
Would you could always do a separate stand power roll to see if he versus his strength to see if he can wriggle out of the grip after the damage.
True. Okay.
Or something. Up to you, Tan. Usually that's the DM's call, but I also DM a lot of stuff, so sometimes I give my 5 cents, 2 cents.
I would probably say do it as a stand roll. Roll through of your stando power.
Stand power
Gotcha.
plus his strength?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so my stand power is D8, and what's his strength?
So his strength is 4.
Well, you're also rolling your strength with it if you're doing a stand roll. All things with your stand use one of your stats and one of theirs.
Okay, so
for you, that would
use
be
my
D8 plus
dexterity?
D8. Yeah, 2D8.
Okay, D8 then.
And then for him, it would be his strength plus his power, I assume, if that's what Tan's doing. Or Tan might do, like, dex and speed to, like, dodge it. I don't know.
So yeah, you manage to get him round the neck with it, slam him up against the wall. He sort of grunts in discomfort.
Ah, I got him.
Perfect. Good
How
job.
unsatisfying.
Alright, so next it flips to Nail Guy, I believe.
And rather than him acting sort of on his own accord, it seems like the eyes of the phone guy flip over to Nail Guy, and he says, "Mr. Calcarole, if you would." And the Nail Guy, who's apparently called Mr. Calcarole, takes a deep breath of air, like, to such an extent it looks like his jaw unhinges to take in this giant gulp of oxygen.
Oh my god, is he star platinuming the mist?
It's more like he's eating the air in terms of appearance rather than the star suck.
Oh, I got you.
And in the second that he does, a glass box appears around Phone Guy, sort of repelling your stand, Billy-O, and sending you staggering back, because it's like he's like a butterfly in an exhibit or something. Like, the box is sort of floating a little bit off the ground as well to accommodate how you were holding him up, and he's just completely encased in this transparent box.
Okay. All right. So Billy staggers backwards. His stands still out, but the holes are gone.
Yeah, and the guy with the nail habit, he just sort of takes a couple of steps back with his cheeks like comically overblown while he's holding his breath.
Ooh, Savage Garden. Oh, I love that band. Good
And
taste,
the phone guy just sort of adjusts his tie, and he's like, that's much better. And Mr. Calcarole will not be taking another action this turn. He has done his job.
Alright, so now I believe it goes to Phone Guy.
Yeah, Phone Guy, he looks at you menacingly, Billy-O. It seems like you've ticked him off.
Oh, jeez. Hey.
And
we can talk about this, right?
May I have your name, please?
William D.
Mr. William D, it seems I'll be killing you first.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
And he takes his...
Billy's, like, backing up. Like, he's trying to get to where Iago is, so he could, like, throw Iago in front of him.
It's useless to flee. My stand is infallible, you see. Kero Bonito always gets its targets.
Oh, God.
And he sort of takes the phone off the rotary phone and puts it to his ear slowly.
So menacing. There's like a as he does it.
Yeah, there's menacing like sound effects around him. And as he presses like the call button on the phone, in that same instant, Billy-O, your vision, like a couple of things happen. You get like a spiking headache, like it feels like your head's about to explode. Your vision is just replaced by random flashing colours, and you can feel like behind your eye socket something vibrating and hear it ringing inside your skull.
Oh, God. It feels like Woodstock put in my eyes.
So, and that will count as an attack from this gentleman.
So does he need to roll his accuracy or like damage or something?
Yeah, so he's going to roll his accuracy first.
Okay.
And I assume in this case the flavor is like if he fails to accuracy, it's just like Billy resisting.
You sort of withstand it, yeah.
That is... How do I do this again?
So
Accuracy's...
he's just going to roll against you, and he has to beat a 16. Yeah, that's what you got, right? No, you got a 14. He has to beat a 14.
Yeah, 14, yeah.
Okay.
So in this case, you managed to withstand it. It's sort of awful sensation, but you're made of sterner stuff than that, apparently.
So am I still like inebriated by this thing, or?
So it's less inebriating, more like a sudden seizure, but you manage to like outlast it. It fades away.
Billy's simply built different.
But it was
so.
still an unpleasant experience.
All right, so he's like clenching his stomach right now, like buckled over. He might puke.
Exactly, yes. It seems like, and phone guy is like, it seems you're made of sterner stuff than I imagined. How about your friend? He turns to Iago, who you fled to hide behind. For you, I feel as though I'll turn your leg bone into a phone.
Wait, what? Oh no.
And he again puts the phone to his ear, and you feel this awful vibration within your leg, Iago. It's hard to keep balance because the bone inside your leg is vibrating and ringing within your body.
Oh god!
As he's maybe losing his balance, his eyes are locked towards the ceiling, above the phone guy, but no words come out.
Okay, I was going to roll for an attack, see if he can knock you down with this.
Come on, roll low, Mr. Phone Man.
Oh fuck!
Oh, is that a crit? Oh no!
It is a crit.
Oh god!
You feel this awful cracking within your leg, Iago, as the bone does not appear to be able to take the vibration very well. It's not broken, but it's not in top condition, and you collapse down to the floor.
What damage does he take?
Let's roll for damage now.
1d1, d1.
I always worry because Iago has both like 0 health and 0 defense. He technically already died once, but can't let it go because it was supposed to be a show of power.
The idea is he's a long-range fighter.
That is one thing about overarms compared to other systems. Billy is the death system is very unforgiving in this game. Oh wow! Oh wait, that's because he rolled wrong. He didn't put a 1d10 in front of. No, he did roll. It did go. What the fuck?
Oops.
That was a low roll.
No, I'm okay with this result.
Iago actually resisted it with his defense, unless Tan wants to like double it for crit.
Oh yeah, no, okay, it's not broken then. So, but you sort of were sent stumbling down by the sudden vibration.
What's the name of Hayden's brother again?
Bradley.
Well, I think as he withstands the attack, he's gonna just tilt his chin up a bit and say, "This is nothing compared to Bradley."
So
I don't know who that is. My name is Jamie Way. I'll be the one killing him tonight.
Way? Nani?
It's spelled differently.
Oh. So not
Jamie. Jamie. Space Yae.
Hayden. Don't
Yeah?
let this guy fool you. I was watching TV last night, and I think I've seen him in a movie. Have you ever watched Batman?
Maybe when I was a kid or something.
There's this guy, okay? And his name's Bane, and he wears a mask, and he sounds exactly like this guy. And I don't think that's a coincidence.
Oh, shit. Real quick,
What?
from where I'm at the window, how many meters away is Mr. Calcool?
Which one's Calcool?
The one that sucked
Calcarol.
Calcarol, sorry.
He's sort of distanced himself slightly from the door. He's like a couple of meters away behind the young woman.
Is he within 12 meters of me?
I would say within 12 meters, yes.
Alright.
Yes.
I spend my first action as a move, and I have just Sloth Rust burst through the window and charge towards him. And then for my second action, Sloth Rust is just going to attack with his claws, but intentionally he's going to poke out one of his claws like a finger as he comes down, and he's going to try and pop a hole in his cheeks and see if it makes all the air leak out. That's my plan.
Right. As you are attacking with the young woman in between, she does seem to be trying to intervene here, sort of step between the two of you as her own stand comes out.
If you want to say I end up attacking her as well, that's fine.
That's basically what's happening there. Yeah,
right.
She's shielding him.
So let me figure out what my accuracy is again real quick. I apologize. So accuracy for fighter, strength plus power -1. So for me, that is D8 plus D12 -1 for me to try and hit her. Because I'm ended up hitting her, right?
Okay, roll it then.
All right, and what's her
Yes.
initiative? 8?
8.
Oh, come on! I rolled a 7.
You're breaking up a little bit again there, Darnell, by the way.
Sorry, my family's being weird upstairs. Can you hear me?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I rolled a 7, so I just
don't know what
barely
you're
missed her.
Billy got his vocal cords again.
Damn it.
Right, so yeah, as you're about to punch... oh, I don't know, it's really bad.
Sorry about this, guys. I know this must be awkward in the video. I'm getting it fixed to the best of my ability. Hopefully I can... Hello?
Oh, that's better.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah, I was saying I just barely missed, so how's that play out?
Yeah. As you go to punch the Mr. Calcarol, the hand that you've not seen before lashes out and like grabs your punch in midair and sort of shrugs you off.
Nani? I feel like a phantom grip on my wrist.
Yeah. And it's a punch ghost has emerged from the young woman. It's sort of very buff, with what looks like a padlock for a head.
Oh man, I wish you had images for these. That'd be so sick.
And as you look at that invisible pain in your wrist, you do see where the stand grabbed your stand, there is now a key sticking out of your wrist.
Ah!
Like, when I say sticking out, I mean like it's been stabbed in there. But like your wrist was a lock.
I try to yank it out as my turn ends.
I wouldn't try and do that if I were you. You hear the young woman's voice from outside.
Saphalin? Oh my god, is this the your turn to die team?
If you turn the key or try and take it out, your wrist will turn to mush because the links between your cells will be unlocked. So I wouldn't do that.
I guys like slowly release my grip on the key. Thank
I
you.
wish you wouldn't blab.
That's really nice of you, ma'am, but please don't hurt me anymore. Alright, so
Right,
who's
do
after
the
me?
action. Oh yeah, you tried to
No, yeah, I
twice.
used an action to move.
Right.
Because he was like a distance from me. So I think it's the lady's turn now?
Yes, the miserable looking lady. Her stand sort of rushes forward as well. It's going to use its first turn to like try and move, and it's rushing towards Iago, who's within the bar, and it's about to like do a stand rush at his feet.
Oh no.
Wait a minute. Wait, what's going forwards? Just to stand or?
Yeah, the
stand.
lady's punch goes. When you use a move, you can
Okay.
have you move, your stand move, or both equal to range times 3, and they can't be more. There can't be more than range times 3 distance between the stand and the user. So for me, since I'm like a close range, that's only 12 meters. I don't know how long hers is.
Right, so it's going to strength plus power -1 for accuracy. Oof.
Wow.
So yeah, it misses completely. It starts punching the floor underneath your feet
And I
instead. It's like,
flavor it as like Iago like assembles like a stand ghost out of like his bug swarm. It's just like matches its like stand rush blow for blow.
yes, and no keys appear when you match the punches because it's made of very small objects rather than actually being a connected being.
Oh,
Just like microbial keys on the individual cells.
And you feel as well that the woman's heart was not really in it either. But yeah, next it is
Iago,
Iago. Now it's your turn.
Yeah, and then after him, we have to re-roll our initiatives.
I think for his first move, he's gonna try to like basically lock or like well, he not lock, but like tie their stand ghost in place with flaming lips. So just like try and envelop them like a bunch of ropes tied around them and start burning.
Oof. I assume you're going to do that as like an attack then?
Yes. That would be, if I recall, that's range plus intelligence.
I believe so. Oh yeah. That definitely hits at least. So you wrap around and fly ropes that burn.
Hello?
Unfortunately, her defense. Hello.
Oh, sorry.
And unfortunately, her defense is 12, so she managed to tank that with her stand. But the actual stand is bound with these ropes.
Alright. But that was only part 1 of my attack. She's fallen for my real attack now. She's fallen for... So, earlier I mentioned that as he was beginning to fall, Aego's gaze was stuck to the ceiling. That's because during the preparation phase, he created a number of ice stalactites on the ceiling, one of which he's now releasing onto the immobilized stand ghost.
Damn, so he's gonna drop them all there, yeah?
Yeah, he's gonna drop the stalactites on the immobilized stand ghost. So, should I just roll that as a regular attack, or?
I would and I'd give that a +2 just because of your advanced prep there.
Okay.
+2 to the damage, the accuracy, or both?
Both.
Nice.
Okay.
But yeah, that definitely hits there. And our defense is exactly 12, so it's unbelievable. They just sort of shatter off its back, and the stand looks up angrily at you.
You know, I was just kidding around, lady.
The stand growls.
Alright, so now
With that-
+3, we reroll our initiatives. Will the enemies be rerolling, or are they standard as usual? 'Cause
Those
if
are
so,
fixed.
I'm very worried because I'm not sure any of us are going to be able to hit Nail Guy. So what's my initiative again? I think it's D8 plus D6 for me. Let me check.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, Billio!
Redo that.
Oh, no. To be fair, he rolled an extra D12. It should be 21.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's broken through his limits.
Billy 21. Nail 14. Phone 12. Hayden 9. What's yours, Aego? Are you 9 as well?
Yeah.
Do you want to go before or after me?
I'm fine either way.
I'll put you after me then. Aego 9. And then Lady 8, I believe. Alright, so Billy, you're up first by a long shot.
Alright, so, Tan, can you give me the positions of everyone on the battlefield right now?
So, Nail Guy is outside behind the young woman. The phone guy is still, on the threshold of the door, half taking it up, and he's sort of encased in this glass box. Hayden is by the window. He just sent out his stand to do his little attack. Aego is, next to you, and you're next to Aego.
Alright, so I think what I'm going to do here is Billy creates a portal inside Phone Guy's box, right under his feet, and he would fall in. Is this something I can do?
You can though, yes.
Yeah.
He looks
right. So he does that. He does that, and a chunk of Billy's forehead is missing.
So what is he doing?
So he's creating a portal in Phone Guy's box that Phone Guy would fall into. It's about the size of the bottom of the box.
Alright, so you have 12 AP total, right?
Check. Yeah.
Alright, so that puts you at 11.
Okay.
Alright, so that's his first action. Does it go through Tan, or does he have to roll? How does it work?
That goes through. There's not really an attack there. It's not really something he could actually dodge either.
So where does Phone Guy go?
Oh, that's the
He's
thing.
inside
Billy,
Portal World.
He's inside the portal, and Billy closes the portal, and he's like, "Guys, got him!"
Oh shit! Can you do that to all of them? How does it work?
Well, the problem is, as soon as I open up the next portal, he's gonna come out.
Alright, well then you just hold him there for a second. What are you gonna do with your second action?
I can't make any more portals, or else Phone Guy's going to come out. So I'm going to go over to Iago, and Lock Lady is still by Iago, right?
Her stand is.
Her stand is.
She's outside.
She herself is outside, but her stand is inside.
Okay, so I go over to the lock stand, and I just use Head Like a Hole as an attacking stand, but to attempt to restrain the lock stand.
So probably something like your power and strength versus her power and strength.
Sure, yeah, I'm trying to grip them from the sides maybe or something. Like I can't really use my stand power, so I just have to rely on like something physical.
No, I got you. Right. Is that how you want to do it, Tan? How do you want to do like power strength?
I would say it's strength plus power versus power strength. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll roll it here for her, and then you roll yours as well.
I'm rolling power and strength.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I just realized I was rolling wrong this whole time, this session.
Lamau.
I was adding my power for damage instead of range. So that was a D6 instead of a D12.
Okay, so two D8s, I got a 7.
Right, and she got a 9 there, so she just sort of like, the stand at least just sort of like spread its arms out and threw the grip off itself.
Sorry, Diego, I tried.
Alright, so
next... what comes... You know, never mind.
Next it goes to Nail's turn, right?
Yes. So what he does is he takes a... he sort of exhales, and in the same instant that glass box that was still like on the threshold of the door disappears entirely.
Alright.
And then he takes another deep breath for his second action, and the glass box reappears, but around himself.
This asshole.
Around him what?
Around himself.
So it appears around himself rather than where it was before. So, yes.
Alright, does that mean it goes to me since Phone Guy's in the void?
Yeah. Yeah, Phone Guy is out of action right now.
So my stand is still by the lady, but her stand is by Iago, right?
Yes.
So while I'm in this advantageous position, I'm going to attack her with Sloth Rust, but as well as attacking for damage, I'm going to spend 2 AP to try and age her as well.
Right, okay.
Hayden, AP, 14, 16. So I'm going to declare the poison as poison 8. So if my damage roll, assuming I hit her, is 8 or higher, it'll poison her. And if there's any healing abilities on their team, it'll require a roll of 8 or higher to get rid of. And to, like, age her. So first I'm rolling to hit, which is my power plus strength. D8, D12 minus 1.
Mm-hmm.
D8 plus D12 minus 1. So that's a 12 to hit her?
Yep.
So next is my damage. So I rolled a 7. So unfortunately, I didn't damage her or poison her, but I'm going to use my second action to do another attack of the same nature.
Okay. She does some impressive weaving the first time.
Alright, so that's a 15 to hit her. 1d12 plus 1d8 plus 1. And the damage this time is... Are you fucking kidding me?
She's so fast. She's like a boxer.
Oh my god. I'm so pissed off I end my turn. What the fuck? I rolled so high on the accuracies and then my damage was so bad.
Right, Iago, it's your turn.
Wait, her stand is still... Okay.
Yeah, it's still with you.
I should have chosen the lower poison number.
But... Oh, I think Iago just starts getting a cocky grin on his face. I was holding back till now, getting my calculations all wrong.
And so... He's gonna stop holding back.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. This time, I think he's just going. Since she's surrounded, he's gonna try to use flaming lips to freeze over Stan.
Right, okay. So roll for that attack there.
Oh, that's smart, because if you freeze the stand, you'll freeze her too. Oh.
However, Stan sort of ducks down to avoid the swarm of flies. It's crawling on all floors like a dog.
Oh, Phil. Well, I think, mid-episode, mid-combat even, Aigo gets like a sudden flashback where he's seen someone else in a party in a similar position, and he arranges his form into like another ice spear formation, and starts shooting towards Stan's rear end.
Oh no! You hit. It hits.
What's he doing?
You remember when in part 3 when Joseph Joestar said seeing Dio was as though he had an icicle shoved up his ass?
Oh no! Who's he shoving an icicle up the ass to?
The stand, and it
Lord.
hits.
Oh lord! And it does damage.
For monetization reasons, I cannot describe the results of this attack.
You can describe the reaction.
Scream echoes through the bar, and the stand temporarily dissipates as it goes back to its owner, who is on the ground.
Aigo, that was brutal but effective.
Oh god, I could have been in some real trouble earlier. At least thinking about how he almost did
That could have been me.
Even I've never seen him bust out the icicle ass maneuver. Alright, should we all roll our initiatives again?
Well, the woman still has to go.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
So
she was incapacitated.
She looks up, sort of squeezes her fist. It seems like she wasn't eager on fighting, but this humiliation, she must fight now.
Oh no!
The stand, she sort of shouts out, "Pop!" and the stand comes back out of her, crawls towards the sort of the side of the building, and rather than trying to enter, it sort of punches like a stand rush at the foundations of the building.
What did she say the stand's name was?
Art Pop.
Oh, nice.
And she does a stand rush with going, sorry. And once it's done, there are like dozens of keys lodged into the foundations of the building.
Oh, that's
And then
gonna be a problem.
the stand begins to turn one by one, sort of unlinking the bricks from the cement.
Is she crazy? She's gonna kill us all.
And that's her turn. You can feel the building like shaking around you. She's like, let's say 2/10 of the way through the keys. There's a lot of them. She has to turn sort of manually.
Oh lord. Alright, so now do we roll our initiatives?
Yes.
D8 plus D6, I think, is mine. I don't remember. Let me double check. Yeah, D8 plus D6. So I got 6. So Nail, 14. Phone, 12. MIA. Billy, 11. Oh, Aigo goes first.
There's some precedent.
Aigo, 15. Lady, 8. Hayden, 6. Alright, so Aigo, by all means. What is the bartender doing right now, by the way?
He's sort of ducked into the back. He is not a fighter. He's left the free health drinks on the bar counter for you, though.
Nice.
You know, some people.
The way you describe them to you, they sort of prompt cellular regeneration, which will heal you effectively. Sorry, I didn't interrupt there.
No, it's okay. You know, I think Codden realizing the urgency of the situation, Aigo, doesn't shout off a one-liner. It's almost as if he can't think of a one-liner right now. Just go straight on the offensive. This time, trying to once again restrict understands movement by coiling around it like a rope, a burning rope.
Right. And what will this burning rope do?
Well, we'll see if it hits first.
Okay.
She's already taken like 4 damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That hits, yeah.
Come on, Aiko, you can do this.
Hey, you hit him while they're hot, and then you hit him when they're cold. Or you don't.
Does the
So,
icicle up the ass decrease their defense at all?
I will say it gives a -2 to defense.
Hell
Although
yeah,
it's
1
true,
damage.
before.
So yeah, there's 1 damage here. But what will you do now that? Well, let's say as she's reaching for one of the keys, that the flaming rope like binds her wrist. So you did damage with that, but you also have her like sort of restrained. If you wanted to like do a second attack with that as a basis there.
Oh, if she's restrained, you know, we've. Oh no, I can't be. You know what's funny? I'm gonna be Billy. I'm gonna be Billy O here. I'm gonna say, we went up one hole. Now it's time to go down the other.
Oh no.
And
Oh no!
What do you mean by
we're
this?
gonna have like we're gonna have a segment of the swarm just try and like fly into her mouth and then like start burning her, roasting her from the inside.
Jesus Christ!
Aiko violent.
Roll for attack +1, I guess.
Aiko really said, I don't want to deal with Saphalin today.
It hits. How much does it do?
Oh wait, is the attack also +1 or?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So
Jesus Christ.
that's 7 damage.
7 damage. Yeah, she falls to her hands and knees, the keys dissipate, and she just sort of try to choke and cough up these bug stands.
Our
And it
insides
seems
are like liquid.
her will to fight has vanished.
Now that's what we call a spit roast.
Oh my god! You're banned! Get out! I'm kidding, that was hilarious.
That was great.
Alright, so should I remove her from the initiative order, Tan?
Yes, she is not actively fighting.
So next is Nail Guy, who's in his little bubble thing.
So yeah, he seems to just be hiding, scared in his little box. And I will say now, at this point, if no one is fighting other than Nail Guy, the combat is basically over.
I have a thing I can do.
Yeah, I'll leave it to you, Billy, if you want to do something, but otherwise I'm
I like to imagine
negotiate.
like he's hiding his glass box, he sees like the 3 of you coming out the bar.
Yeah, I have a thing I want to do. So Billy approaches Nail Guy, and he's like cracking his knuckles. And Billy then uses Head Like a Hole to open a portal inside Nail Guy's box, like he did the Rotary Phone Guy. And it's on the surface, so Rotary Phone Guy comes out, and the both of them like fall back in. Like Rotary Phone Guy would, he has the option to climb out of this portal, but Nail Guy falls in and Billy closes the portal. So they're both
Yeah,
gone.
they're both in.
Yeah. Does it happen?
It does happen, yes.
Okay.
So now Nail is in your portal, and you're giving the option for for Phone to join him.
They're both in the portal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because like the way it worked was he caught Rotary Phone Guy, and he's opening up the portal on the floor of Nail Guy's box. So Rotary Phone Guy, I'd imagine he'd like try to like climb out of the portal because objects go in at their original velocity. So he falls in, and Phone Guy gets pushed out a little, but since there's a portal underneath him, he kind of falls back in like a Looney Tunes character.
I gotcha.
So they're both in there. They're both trapped, and Billy closed it.
So are you just gonna keep him in there forever? Or is there like oh, you know what? Is there like a place we can store them with your portal where they won't be able to hurt us? Like a jail cell? Or like a torture room? Or maybe not as bad as a torture room.
I'm not sure. I just gotta put them in there.
I know.
Honestly, I will admit, the more I keep people in here, like the longer that they're inside my holes, I'm not sure if it has an effect on me, but I don't feel so good, Hayden. And Billy feels like the insides of his stomach like tickling him and scratching.
I'll grab my 2 friends and try to find the bartender.
And Billy's gonna increasingly get like sick. Like this is like a drawback to keeping people and not objects inside the portals.
Bartender,
Yeah,
are you
so
there?
He pokes his head out the back room. Is it over?
Do you have a walk-in freezer?
I guess so, yeah.
All right, you can toss him in there, Billy, and we'll lock him in.
Where's the refrigerator?
It's back here.
Oh God, Billy pukes in the sink. Ugh.
Thanks for that.
Oh, I feel them. They're scratching and biting, and where do I? In there?
In there, yeah. Wasn't there 3 of them?
Diego?
We took care of them.
Good call. I'll like.
What, you mean like she's dead?
Is there like rope or
Jesus.
something here? Like cord, maybe?
There is it seems like for storage of raw ingredients.
I'll go outside and like bind her wrists and like ankles.
Oh, okay. Well, now that I think about it, maybe we want to give her a sip or two of potion.
In a second, not until after she's tied up.
Yeah.
What? I thought she was dead.
No, she's
No,
retired.
she lost the will to fight.
Diego, you cooked your insides. How do you know she's alive?
That's what the potion's for.
Yeah, but
That's
so I
what the mask is.
I tie her up really fast, and then did someone have a gun around here?
Not that I can.
I don't.
I have no
anyone
firearm
Okay.
on me.
In that case, I'll sit her up in a stool when she's tied. I'll grab a potion and like pour it down her mouth, but in the same motion, Slothwest appears and like has a claw right up to her throat. So like as soon as she wakes up, I can be like, if you try anything, I'm gonna slit your throat. As like a
She opens
safety
her eyes
mechanism.
wide. Like you can see, like colour returning to her face as her insides regenerates. It's a good fucking motion.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. Now tell us why you guys came here.
Our leader told us to. We have to do what he says, or else he doesn't let us play the game, so we lose our stands, and then we don't get any money.
Wait, who told you?
The Supreme Father, he's in charge. When you donate enough money, he tells you about the Havoc Moon game, and you can get a stand, and then you can help him win.
Did she say his name was Anita?
Supreme Father, she said.
Okay, sorry, I thought you said Anita earlier. Supreme
Billy,
Father,
Billy did hear Anita.
give him money, you enter the Havoc Moon game and get a stand. My eyes kind of widen a bit at that as I look to Aigo, and I'm like, do you think he's the one behind this? It's at least a
Lines
clue, right?
All lines up a bit too neatly, if you ask me. There's gotta be more to it.
Where do
Is
we
it
find
Anita
this?
a woman's name?
What?
Nothing. Continue.
Where do we find the Supreme Father of yours?
Well, he's down at the temple is downtown. It's a official place. You can't go in. There's
What's it called?
As she's talking, you do hear the sound of a phone ringing.
Oh shit.
But it's not like the as before. It seems to be actually coming from the phone itself, hanging off the unconscious man's chest.
Oh, like
It's
in
just
the
sort
freezer?
of ringing incessantly, like an actual phone call.
Gotcha.
This one, yes.
I sort of
Do
like, as I'm inquiring with her about the name, I sort of nod to my teammates for one of them to take care of it.
Diego or me?
I don't care. Fucking you, Billy.
Oh God.
You do notice that the woman does seem to have gone deathly pale at the sound of this phone ringing as well.
Look, I don't know how to answer one of these things, but I'll try my best. Billy picks up the phone. Hello?
Who's talking?
Richard.
Looks like they lost then. Time to cash out. Suffering from success. And as he says that, you see the body of the man the phone is sort of strapped to start jiggling.
Oh my god, is
incessantly.
his stand called Suffering from Success, DJ Khaled's album?
Yes. And as you watch, it is horrified. Like, it's not gory, but it's like disturbing to look at. The rotary phone man's body disintegrates into quarters.
Oh God! So he's jiggling, like he's like Jello.
Like for a moment, and then he just disintegrates into cash money.
The whole thing.
His whole body, yes, even his clothes.
Oh God!
All, like, and half of the phone stand you're holding just dissipates into nothing.
Right. Hayden, we're gonna be rich.
For real?
Well, I'm already rich, but
I don't see the horrifying sight in the freezer, so I just assumed something good happened.
Well, I don't need any more money, but there's a lot here. Come here.
Well, hang on, I'm dealing with the hostage. Aigo, can you take over?
Wait, I
She
couldn't
seems
see
to
the
be making a
horrifying
horrifying
sight, right?
noise. I don't believe anyone was in the freezer apart from Billy O there.
Hey, lady, are
Right.
you okay?
She's just sort of like having a seizure on the chair, and for a
Okay.
second, like her eyes bulging, like staring in different directions. A second later, she just pops into dollar bills that fly through the room.
I assume the health potion, if I try to give her one's not gonna do anything.
It's not going to do anything.
No! I had so much more to ask you, like where this temple was or what it's called.
Well, don't we have Nail Guy?
Nail Guy is also jiggling on the floor,
Oh,
and
no.
he
Nail guy, protect yourself with your glass sphere!
you can hear his body just cracking and crunching as it's sort of compressed into a small gold bar.
Oh, well, he was definitely worth the most.
So did Aego see the money yet?
I assume he saw the woman pop into dollars. Yes,
Okay.
God, how many dollars did she turn into?
it's hard to count. It's not like in a pile. It just sort of she exploded into money, basically.
I'm gonna gather it all, but not in like in a way where I want to get to all the people's monies and I want to gather them and like put them somewhere. It's like a weird way to bury them, because that's pretty much all we can do.
Hayden,
Yeah?
I have a suggestion. If you want a burial for these people, I have a safe inside my apartment. I think it would be a good resting place for them.
Jesus Christ!
Why do you own a safe? Don't you live in some cheap apartment above a Chinese restaurant?
Well, yeah, but the safe came with the place. I use it to put food and stuff.
I like to think
It's
the
just
safe is
fun.
like where the Chinese restaurant keeps their money, but he just uses it, takes what he needs. Yeah, Hayden is like, he's so distraught over what's happening, he's not even realizing he's basically going to take the money to spend. He's like, yeah, we got to put him somewhere, keep him together. Maybe there's a way we can fix them as long as we don't lose the money. He's like
Exactly.
grasping for straws. So he'll like carefully pick up the dollars and the quarters, and I don't know if he can pick up the gold bar, but he'll try to like get everything stored somewhere.
It's a really heavy gold bar.
I'm hoping we can reverse this. One, because this is a sad fate, and two, because if we're going up against a guy who can make you explode in the money, then we might be fucked.
Right. I agree. I'll just, give it to me.
Before
I think
she... Yeah?
I think Aigo's got like a gradually more and more horrified look on his face as he sees like the people turn into money. Like he's got some personal meaning to him, and he just goes, "You sure your place is safe?"
Yeah, my place is great. We could, you know what? I'll tell you what. You guys come around, and I'll get you the cheapest beer that I can find, and we'll have drinks, and we'll talk about what we're gonna do tonight.
Okay. Hayden's still kind of like horrified. By the way, before she made it rain, she told me that they were working for someone called the Supreme Father. They said they gave him money and it put them in the Havoc Moon game, but if they didn't give him money, he'd take their stands away. Look, it's a little too convenient. I don't know if they're the actual creator of the Havoc Moon game, but they might have a clue about what we're looking for. And since we technically finished the task, have we gotten a text yet?
You do. You receive all three of you. Two of your phones buzz, and a messenger pigeon drops a small note on the outside window for Billy O. And all three messages say this.
Billy is very excited about the message. He opens the window and he takes it.
Done. Ugh. At the same time, though, if they were really working for the Havoc Moon game, why would this guy want us to kill them? It doesn't make sense.
I mean,
Maybe he didn't
have
want
any
us
of the
to
things
kill
we've
them.
done so far made any sense?
Not really, I guess.
Hear me out. Maybe he didn't want us to kill them.
Maybe he wanted them to kill us?
Oh. No, I didn't think of it that way. But they were attacking us, which usually means in a fight that they're going to try to kill us. So maybe we won and they lost, but they were supposed to win and we were supposed to lose if they killed us. How about that?
Isn't that what Hayden just said, but with more words?
Hey, that's his entrepreneurial spirit, baby.
Hey, shut the hell up, Aego. I've been thinking about this, all right? There's something not right here.
Well,
yeah, they just explode into money.
I hate to suggest it after what happened to you, Iago, but as much trouble as it might be, maybe we should talk to Bradley about this.
Who's Bradley?
He's my brother.
Real son of a bitch. And
Yeah.
I hope we say it at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. We like say it in unison.
Well,
He's kind of an asshole, but he's a rich asshole that knows something about what's going on. He's the CEO of Second Sun Tech Solutions.
what? I don't know what that is.
You haven't heard of them? They make like everything in Malerna City. That's why this city's so futuristic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. What's their logo again? Maybe is it the one?
Tan, what is their logo?
It's like two suns. It looks like a Venn diagram, basically.
It's like It's like the butt, right?
Yeah, it's the butt. You've seen it, man. You know what's up.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like Q-Fits of the
yeah.
Olympics.
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry. So we're gonna go visit him, and I'm gonna go take money, woman and man here, back to my apartment, and we'll meet up later. How's about that?
That's a good idea. My brother doesn't know about you yet, so if you don't come, that might actually be an advantage for us.
Yeah, that's fine. And Billy's clearly more concerned with getting the money out, so he runs out immediately. Billy has left the scene.
Oh. I was about to say, well, shouldn't we keep him on the edge? Let him keep line of sight on us. We know where your brother's office is.
I actually agree. Since we know where it is, I'd like to set Billy up at like a nearby building with binoculars so he can see into the window. So like if something bad happens, he can portal us out.
Well, I guess you'd have to go get Billy then. You know he's at that Chinese place and he's gone. He just ran. He wanted that money.
Yeah, I'll wait till he's like I'll go to the Chinese place and I'll wait till he's done with his business and try and recruit him to that end.
Right, and with that, as you all make this plan and go your separate ways, we come to the end of our session.
Woo!
Wow.
That was good. What did you think, J Dune?
Oh, I loved it. I really wish it kept going. Once I got into the groove of like figuring out what was going on, like how to roleplay properly, it was really fun.
It is fun, right? And Tan's pretty good.
Yeah.
This session was also like a little clumsier. It was still amazing, but it was a little clumsier than usual because we're shaking off cobwebs. It'll be even better next week.
Oh, I didn't even know. Yeah, like I'll know what I'm doing more. Because like the character that I wrote down on paper was definitely more like hardened, but as I'm playing him, it was a little bit more fun to make him like dumb. So
that's the beauty of roleplay. You'll find as you do it more and more, all of us do this. I do this, Stigma does this, every role player, is you write your character one way, but as you play them, they kind of transform into their own thing, which both is kind of interesting, and it also serves as character development a lot of the time. It's very, very fun. Like, for example, I wrote Hayden as a lot shyer, but he's kind of become more of like a jokester over time because of Iago and Yuzo, and he's gained a little more confidence in himself.
Yeah, I think in my character sheet I tried to write Billy as more of a scammer, like an Ed and Eddie type character. But no, in reality he's coming off as more like Okuyasu.
I was just about to say that. He's very Okuyasu.
Well, I mean, Okuyasu's my favorite JoJo character.
Dude,
but
awesome.
he's coming off more as like Okuyasu, but a little bit more like with an edge to him, with some ulterior motives. Like
Yeah.
he clearly wanted to take the people that he saw explode into money back to his safe. He's clearly intending on, but yeah, like that's his stand is kind of like the hand in the same way, where like it has a lot of uses, but Billy's kind of stupid, so he doesn't really pick up on them.
I don't know if this was your intention, but the fact that you mentioned having people made you feel sick and like a tickling in your tummy, as well as the nature of the stand hole in the head, makes me almost think, I don't know if it's your stomach exactly, but like they go somewhere in your body when you like portal
it's
them.
That the intent that I was getting at was like it has because like they're inside the stand technically, so and the stand is an extension of Billy, so it's going to have some effect on his body. Because like even using the portals removes a chunk of his body. So yeah, like they wouldn't be inside Billy, but they could definitely cause like problems in there, which I'm opening the door for like future things. Like if I use had like a hole on like a semi truck, there's going to be a semi truck inside Billy, and that's probably going to have some negative effect on him.
Right. Well, that was dope. How did you feel, Tan?
I felt good. Like you said, I get some of the cobwebs off, but I had fun.
Oh, I actually thought you were doing pretty good. I more meant me, like, role-play-wise. I felt like I was pretty sloppy in the beginning. I think
I bet everyone sort of... Yeah, like, it wasn't bad, I don't think, but I feel like we're going to get back into the groove of it. It was sort of a new, like, mini arc here as well, so...
What was the bartender's name again?
Jonas Jackrabbit.
Jonas Jackrabbit, that's right. And I'm curious because a phone guy sounded like Gashu and the lady sounded like Saflin, but I never heard the nail guy's voice. Who was he going to be?
He was just going to be like a guy like this, like Weevil Underwood.
Rio Ranger. Oh my god.
Yeah,
he's going to be...
What do you think for me? Like, any advice?
I think it's very... yes, very good. I can't really think of it. You get very your character very well. Like you don't like play it like a game. Like this is the most optimal way to do, which I hate. You do it what the character would do. Which
you're very much a natural at it.
Yeah, I feel like the combat was like throwing me for a loop. Like things were just happening. I'll pick up on that, but like I like the role playing aspect.
Part of that, to be fair, is the nature of the system we use. Like D&D is a bit more mechanical, even though people still role play things out, and they don't always do the most optimal. There's like more numbers, and there's a map usually. But Overarms is what's called a rules light system. So in favor of like fun and being able to do wacky stuff, the rules are very bare bones. So a lot of it's just kind of free form. And like, for example, when I was like, Tan, use power and strength for this, we like decide things on the fly based on what makes sense.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to be like, Tan, does this work? What do I do?
Yeah.
And Tan's going to give me an answer.
And that's also, pretty much all of roleplay as like, DM, can I do this? And DM's like, yes or no.
I want to also keep like the thing between Iago and Billy going. Like that sort of like distrust between... Yeah, I think that'd be really funny. I like that.
Yeah,
I
also
also like Hayden immediately taking like a liking to Billy for.
Oh, I love Billy.
Yeah,
he's an entrepreneur. He's doing something with his life. A part of that is he sees, even if Billy's bullshitting, he sees Billy as someone who's like doing something with his life. And if you didn't know, Hayden has a bit of a backstory. Basically, he's actually really smart. He went to law school, but he dropped out because he saw kind of what the corporate world did to his brother and like fucked him up. And a lot of people would just like try to use him to get close to his brother, and he kind of got disillusioned. So he says he's a pro gamer, but he's basically a neat doing nothing. So like having someone around that seems like they have so much purpose is kind of like giving him someone to follow, which
and Billy also has like that, he's kind of like free. He's a free-spirited dude.
Oh, absolutely. He spends
most of the time doing whatever he wants. So I think that'd be more admirable for Hayden too.
I think you'll definitely rub off on him in a good way over time. I agree.
I feel like it contrasts well with Iago because I realize now I've definitely underemphasized this across like the role playing recently, but the whole motivation for Iago for being here was basically like he got successful, then he's like, oh, what do I do now? So he basically got a bit like aimless, got someone to then wow, there's this exciting death game you can participate in.
He's like the old dude in the Squid Game.
I didn't think of that before. Yeah, but sorta.
He's like, even if you're rich, life becomes meaningless. So now I battle with stands online. Oh my god, Tan, now that we're watching V-Range, there better be an episode where we go into the metaverse and fight in VR.
Please, no. Don't encourage any more meta.
It has to
That's a
happen.
stupid name.
We have to go into the brains!
Oh, yeah, I feel like Hayden and I go house have. Okay, I like the comedic dynamic.
Absolutely. I also love how, like, so Billy, I'm not going to make you because the episodes are long, but if I would recommend watching the Havoc Moon episodes, both to know kind of what's been going on and because they're good in my opinion. But it's funny, Aego was sort of also a goofball for a while, but like we joked about, but as soon as Yuzo was gone, he was sort of like the voice of reason. Now Aego's kind of stepped into that because someone even sillier has shown up. And it's very interesting to see him sort of twist to fill that hole.
The sliding scale of wackiness.
Absolutely. Aego's now the most sane
when
person.
Yuzo's around, you know, Aego can manufacture gas leak instance to try and prove an accident was caused by a gas leak.
We had a law case, and his first instinct was not to use any of the real evidence we found, but to manufacture bullshit evidence and almost get us thrown out of court.
It almost worked.
He's like a super shady lawyer too. He has a lot of like dark connections. He's the best. He's never lost a case.
Exactly, 1-for-1 in criminal law, unchallenged.
Yeah, he told us he never lost a case before, and then we realized you don't really win or lose cases in divorce court.
That's good. I like the party mostly being scumbags.
Yeah. I do too. I honestly think it's more fun to play scumbags who have good moments than like good characters. Not that there's anything wrong with good characters, but I think it's just more interesting story-wise.
Yeah. Plus it's funnier.
Absolutely, at least in a JoJo campaign for sure.
Yeah, I just want to like play another session. Like that was so good. I had a great time.
So next week, will we all be good for Saturday 2 p.m. CDT?
Absolutely.
Based.
Probably.
Sweating. All right.
I mean, if we can't do free. If we can't do Saturday, Sunday's perfectly fine for me.
Anything you guys want to say before I close out the video?
Nothing I can think of.
Oh, we will.
TikTok is still for degenerates.
I will talk to. So now I will talk to Hamilton and try to get a new thumbnail for the series guys, but for the time being, it's gonna be like with the old one until I get that worked out with him.
Sure.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.